This is gonna sound crazy, but if the Barbie movie was to ever get a sequel, I would genuinely like to see Blue Ivy and Beyonce in a surprising role because I think that they're both extremely and perfect definitions of I can be anything. Beyonce, on a career aspect, she is the superstar Barbie. She's that girl. Call it dramatic or whatever. To a T, she's the definition of an entertainer. Especially in the time relevance of her being active, she's number one. As much as I adore the Barbie movie, it focused heavily on the valid criticisms of how hard it is to be a woman. Barbie goes through a lot of experiences, and I think the one that stuck obviously with the most of us is that as a woman, you have to be aware of yourself. And for Barbie, it was having to be perfectly perfect. Perfect hair, perfect outfit, perfect smile, perfect tone, perfect house. And the moment that she questioned her perfection, her identity dissolved. And women aren't really allowed to go through midlife crisis because it leads us to asking the right questions, which will always lead us to misogyny ruling the world. And yes, men go through things, but it's a lot easier for them to find something to rebuild their identity with and then take over. But the fault for me in this film is that it works so hard on deconstructing what it means to be a Barbie, but we didn't actually get to focus on the fact of what made Barbie so popular. They talk about what made Barbie so popular, but then they tie in the fact that because of this, feminism got thrown out the door. While I love feminine rage and the expression of not being perfect, because who the fuck is? Beyonce is kind of perfect. It's not to say that the girl don't make no mistakes. It's not to say that she don't have bad days, but Beyonce is superstar Barbie. A piece of a message that was missing in this film is that as a woman, you can do anything that you want to do as long as you put yourself in the role to do it. If you want to go fucking be a cowgirl, go learn about horses. If you want to be the prettiest bitch alive, go learn about skincare. Learn about makeup, learn about fashion. If you want to be a fashionista, go buy that fucking sewing kit. And something that I feel like Beyonce is doing with Blue Ivy is giving her the Barbie experience. Blue Ivy is Beyonce's firstborn daughter. And that's a lot of fucking pressure because she's her firstborn daughter, like Beyonce's first daughter. But I have not seen Beyonce push her daughter in a way that you have to be me. I've seen her push her daughter in a way that you can become the greatest version of yourself and find out what you really like. She brought the girl out for the Super Bowl, and not to just stand around and be like, oh, I'm like her, I'm her daughter or something. She was dancing. She had that girl doing a routine. Not that long ago, she was on the Renaissance tour and she took major backlash. People were trying to seem like Blue's nepotism was going to make Blue unaware of what she can't do, but it pushed her night after night to prove a lot of people wrong. To say, you know what, mom, I actually want to learn the routine and I want to learn it properly and I want to be a background dancer. And now the girl is voice acting in Mufasa and she sounds great. I haven't watched the movie yet, but I have heard her clips and I was like, whoa, she sounds like a little cub. And acting, but especially voice acting, isn't easy. You have to act with your voice. And I don't think Blue is getting enough applause for doing that. Respectfully, Beyonce could never do that. Not because she can't act, but because she's a superstar. She's Beyonce. She can do it because she can dedicate her time and her efforts to doing it. She's still Barbie. But when we watched that first fucking Lion King movie, we was all like, that's Beyonce. It may water down the value of the Barbie movie, but it has an incredible opportunity to highlight so many women within this industry and young girls that said, I want to do this, and they fucking did it. Rihanna, fashionista Barbie, that girl said, I don't want to sing no more, girl. I want to make a clothing line. I want to have a makeup brand.